Afternoon baseball here on the show. Ought to be a good one here between the Volunteers and the Elite. Almost time for these two to square off right after this. Shohei Ohtani, the right-hander from Japan, will get the starting assignment in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, when you look up the definition of rock solid for a starting pitcher, this is your kind of guy. Career ERA under 3, just knows how to get it done, controls the running game, limits the amount of damage, and more importantly, he knows how to win, and that's why it's going to be. Fun to watch him work in this one here today.
Tyler Wade.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. Guys, you take a look at the home 9 as they enter play here this afternoon. They've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. What's the word on them as they try to split the series, Mark?
Yeah, Matty, this team has been putting up a lot of runs lately from top to bottom, just swinging the bat super nice, pass the baton mentality. Guys not trying to do too much, trusting in the teammates behind them.
And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And a pitch up and in, keeping him honest, 1-1. Ohtani, originally from Japan, of course, is currently the leading vote getter among starting pitchers in the league, and quite deservedly so.
Yeah, Matty, not surprised this guy is on the top of the All-Star game voting, but you have to take a step back. This is being voted on by the fans, so I can't imagine how he feels to be voted in by his fans to start in the All-Star game right now.
Altogether, a fine afternoon for baseball. 66 degrees, the game time temperature. The 1-2 pitch.
I got to count 2-2.
Grounded back up the middle. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Batting third, the center fielder, number 27, Mike.
So striding forward now, Mike Trout. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. From the stretch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Pitch outside. The throw is there, and he's out trying to take second.
Well, so much for that first hit of the game. Tried to press their luck and move him up to second with a steal, but it didn't work out.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Popped him up. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. Sonny Gray, a right-hander out of Tennessee, will be the starting pitcher. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, so far this year, this guy hasn't pitched very well on the road. He's actually struggled on the road, so it'll be interesting to see if he can turn that around here in this one.
Ready now, Torres, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the American League in hitting.
This guy's having a really good year for his age, but this is something we've seen a lot lately. Young players coming up and impacting a lineup.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. Fellas, you take a look at these guys as they get onto the field for the bottom of the first here this afternoon. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, they played a heck of a game, first game of this series, and then dropped the last 2, not playing really good baseball. They have to find a way to win this one today.
No doubt about it, D-Roll. There's such a thing as a good series by winning the last one and getting a split in the 4-game set. That's exactly what they would like to do today to get some momentum going into the next series.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Pence has a read on it, looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. What do we need to know about this lineup, D-Row?
Well, Matty, one thing that jumps out at me, and it's eye-popping, is the fact that this team leads the league in slugging percentage. And they do it in a variety of different ways. It's just not the long ball. A ton of guys in this lineup that can move the ball into gaps, take extra bases. Just great offensive approaches up and down. Be on the lookout for some guys looking to do some serious damage today.
And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Batting third, the right fielder, Cody Bellinger.
So digging in now, Cody Bellinger. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Late swing there at the breaking ball. Must have been looking for something else.
Now you could tell right there that curveball had some serious depth to it. That's what separates the good ones from the bad ones. That nasty spin rate, get that downward action. You even get a star player like this swinging at something in the dirt.
Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2. Now time to list the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Jerry Hillsdale.
D-Row, Jerry Hillsdale might be one of the more solid everyday umpires in the league right now.
Yeah, I think he's one of the best in the business, Dan. High praise all around. You go into both meetings with the managers, and what do? They rave about Jerry Hillsdale.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. 2 out, nobody on. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
Gray has his target, the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. We've played an inning. No score here on the show. Here's Justin Upton now. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
The left fielder, Justin Upton.
First pitch on its way to Upton. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Upton, or simply J-Up. He was a 9th-round pick during the 2020 draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
And they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
That is it.
Okay, here's the defense for the home team. And my spotlight's going to shine down on Gleyber Torres. He mans the second base position unbelievably, but he can also offer his manager some versatility. The bat plays big time as well, and he has a strong arm.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras.
As he swings and grounds it toward the hole. Bellinger fields cleanly.
Guys, that jacks me up right there. Kept his front shoulder tucked, the hip tucked, was able to stay inside that slider and drive it the other way.
So now Carlos Santana as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Contreras stands at first with one out. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Pitch to the plate is a splitter that misses, so he's behind in the count now, 3-1.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
And this one misses to Santana, and he'll take that free pass down to first.
Batting 7, the right fielder, number 9.
Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. The 1-0. On the ground is short. This could be two. Bichette gathers it in. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Coming to the plate now, Yordan Alvarez. He'll begin things here against Sonny Gray.
Hitter, Yordan Alvarez.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Oh, and just a miserable effort there. It's 0-1.
Step out of the box and wash that one off, because that was an ugly swing.
1-1. Alvarez, a 22-year-old who was selected in the first round during the 2020 draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys. Guess where he's going with this next pitch? Probably a little further outside, see if the fish are still biting.
Got him.
He's just got great strikeout stuff. In his last start, he racked up double-digit Ks. And it looks like he could finish up in that range again here. He's really an exciting pitcher to watch when he's sending guys packing like this.
So here's Pete Alonso. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Bottom of the second here with no score. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike two. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2.
As a veteran out on the mound, that's a pitch that you expect to get a call on. Got to believe he keeps pounding that spot until he builds a rapport with the umpire.
Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here.
You can certainly tell at-bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
And he popped him up. Pence coming on. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double.
Wow, he must be living right because he gets absolutely jammed. Thought we were going to see the bat splintered, but instead he muscles the ball to right for a double. Might get some heckles from his teammates, but no doubt he'll take it.
Stepping in now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2.
In today's game, it's seeing so many guys strike out and not worry about it. I'd love to see a little two-strike approach right here. Maybe shorten up a little bit and try and four-speed something the other way.
And he just dissected him in that at-bat as he flails at that one, and he's down on 3 pitches, 2 away.
Whoa. This catch.
Into the box now, Bo Bichette, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Gray has made a name for himself as a starter that simply misses the barrel of the bat. He rarely allows a large number of hits, and he does a pretty good job at keeping the ball in the ballpark when the hitters do make contact. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
If you're going to have any chance against a good pitcher, you got to find yourself in some great counts, and he's certainly worked himself into a nice 2-0 count right here.
2 balls and a strike now. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. Scooped up. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, Clint Frazier. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Hey.
The windup and the 0-1.
0-1. 1-1.
Lays off the slider that time. 2-1. Now the pitch. To the left side, but it's well foul. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. So 1 away here with the bases empty. Former first rounder Tim Beckham. Now here it comes.
0-1.
Smoke toward the hole. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. But now a throw from the outfield will get him. How slow can you be?
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in and they get the force on the plate. To be honest, that just can't happen.
Now to the plate, Tyler Wade. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. Wade, a 25-year-old. He was taken in the 14th round during the 2020 draft.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Line drive to left. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. So with that, the top of the third inning will continue at least one more batter.
I know this pitcher's trying to keep his pitch count down, but that's ridiculous right there. Pitch right down the middle. He's lucky he's getting this ball back.
In now, Drew Mendoza, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Now a throw over, and he'll get back in safely. Drilled to first, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Coming to the plate now, Taylor Trammell. 9 at-bats for him in the series so far, and he's collected a pair of hits. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Now here it comes.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
Lifted the other way out to left center. On the move is Trout. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. And with that, we'll give you a quick look at our current standings in the AL East. Striding into the box, Nick Solak. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. Now here's the pitch. Didn't quite catch the zone there, ball one. Solak is just shy of 6 feet at 5'11", a right-handed batter and thrower. He was a 4th-round selection during the 2020 draft.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
Weekly hit to third. He's got it. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, the second baseman, Torres.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Torres. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Gray has his target. Here comes the first pitch. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
And he fouls this one off. Now Another 0-2. Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2.
Classic strikeout pitch right there on 0-2. It's the one we know he loves going to, but great recognition to lay off in that spot.
And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Contreras finds it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
First pitch on its way. And here's a ball hit in the air, but this will land untouched. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Now a foul tip straight into the catcher's glove, and he's able to hang on to record the first out of the inning.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussions at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
Justin Upton the next to hit. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. But this will land untouched.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
2-1. Into the corner and slicing foul. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Hit sharply on the ground. Bichette's got it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, catcher, Wilson Contreras.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And stepping up to hit next, the catcher Wilson Contreras. First pitch of the at-bat.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this pitch arsenal, you just got to find a way to shorten up and battle, put something in play.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he pulled the string a bit too sharply there on a curveball as it's down around the shoe tops.
Well, this team, they're swinging at everything, but that pitch was just a little too far out of the strike zone.
This is foul right side. Again, a 1-2. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Acuna digs in now. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Acuna Jr.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled away.
That's
A ball and a strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Just got the corner that time with a fastball. Strike 2.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches. Anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
Count even at 2-2. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
So here's Cody Bellinger. As here's a strike from Gray to put him in the hole. 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the 2nd out.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Number 44, designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez.
At the plate, Yordan Alvarez. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Now a swing as he foul tips it here, and right off his arm behind the plate. That hurts. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. All even now, 2-2. 2 out, nobody on. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now. Pete Alonso would be next. Now the 3-2 pitch. And this one misses inside. A ball he walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Well, they've been unable to get to this guy, so they'll take base runners any way they can get him. At the very least, you make him work from the stretch and add to his pitch total.
So a runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And up steps the power bat of Pete Alonso. Gray sets. Here's the pitch. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. From the stretch. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Hey, after the double at his first at bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Weak grounder down the line at third. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
You know, Dero, as a pitcher, that could be so frustrating. You're talking, trying to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0. And a fastball upstairs here that runs it to 2-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With two guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
3-0 to him now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Upton's after it. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Here's Carlos Santana now. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Carlos Santana.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swing, and he puts a charge into this one. High and deep, and you can't forget about it. This ball is gone. Oye, como va. It's a solo home run for Carlos Santana. Number 249 career. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0.
As soon as this thing left the bat, you knew it had the distance to get out of here. The only question was whether it was going to stay fair or not. And that question was answered with a resounding doink as it caromed off the foul pole for a homer.
Now batting.
Into the box, Hunter Pence. As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And that misses 1-1.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. And this is cut on and missed by Pence as he set down on strikes for the first out.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Standing in now, Clint Frazier. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. On to first, and there were 2 down.
The batter, number 1. Shortstop, Tim Beckham.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. Up next, a former first-rounder, Tim Beckham. And the pitch. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Popped him up. Alonso in foul ground. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So just the 1 hit in the inning, but it's a home run that pushes him out in front. Home half of the 5th coming up. Bowie is on top, 1-0. Settling in now, Bo Bichette. They'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Now the pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Reined in. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Into the box now, Taylor Trammell. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Bounce it to the left side. Throw on to first takes care of him. Two very quick outs to start the home fifth. And so after getting the ground ball with the fastball on that last pitch, that'll segue perfectly to our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And boy, which of those two numbers leap out at you there? How about the 100? My goodness. Stepping in, Nick Solak. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Gray into his motion. Here's the first pitch.
Ball in.
Line towards center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So he delivers with 2 away, and the bottom of the fifth marches on.
And they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the third hit he's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. Fouled off. No hits to this point. The 0-1 pitch. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. Line to the right side. And that's in there. Base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Well, D-Roll, that looked like a pretty easy inning to start. All of a sudden, 2 outs and back-to-back singles, runners at first and third.
Yeah, they put traffic on it. I guess I would throw it back at you, Dan. You get 2 quick outs right there, and then you get 2 base hit knocks. Are you even concerning yourself with the traffic on the bases, or are you just trying to execute that next pitch?
You know what happens a lot of times, D-Roll? You lose concentration to get the first 2 out in the inning. You think, hey, I'm going to breeze through this and get this third guy out. Next thing you know, first and third and 2 out, you have to make some good pitches.
And he chased it in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 5 innings complete. The Volunteers are out on top 1-0. And that'll bring up Tyler Wade. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Well, he was planning that before he even got in the box, and he got it down, but it wasn't quite good enough to put him on board.
Ready for another chance? Drew Mendoza, a hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First pitch on its way. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike 2.
But taken in over at first for the second out, as that might have been extra bases if it were 3 feet higher. So he's just a third of an inning away from putting up another 0 as we take a look at the ball clubs with the lowest team ERAs. And you can see that this staff currently leads the AL in that category. And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Ball 1.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that will let that pitch go by.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Cody Bellinger at the plate now. He'll lead it off as we start the home sixth.
The right fielder, Cody Bellinger.
Here's the first pitch to him. No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, he's digging for second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Stepping in now, Yordan Alvarez. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. It was a walk in his last trip. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. The 1-1 misses, ball 2. No one out with a runner at second. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Called a strike, and it's full 3-2.
He dropped that curveball in for a strike right there. But don't kid yourself. That's a dangerous pitch. He needs to start thinking about maybe working that back door, or that could get some serious damage done to it.
Trout is there, and he has it for the first out. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
The first baseman, Pete Alonso.
Now at the plate, Pete Alonso, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here comes the first pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. 1 out and a runner on second base. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Very high, 2-1.
Sitting in a good spot right here. 2-ball, 1-strike count is yet to see a fastball. Have to be sitting on one right here.
Just off the inside part of the plate, it's 3-1.
Down a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in a count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. On the move is Trout, but he's not going to get there, and he's headed for extra bases again. The tying run is in to score from second.
Just some more of the same from him. He's been clutch all year with runners in scoring position, and he does it again here with a double. Tack on another RBI to his season total.
To the plate now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. Hard ground ball to third. And that's the second out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Bowie.
So a runner at second, 2 down now. And in to bat next, the legacy Bo Bichette. First pitch of the at-bat. Popped up. And Santana will put the squeeze on this one, and the inning is over. Well, the run will score in the inning on this RBI double. 4, 5, and 6 coming up to start the 7th. All even at 1 apiece. Digging in, Justin Upton. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in these ABs. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced so far.
Bullet back up the middle. Acuna is right there, 1 down.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Bellinger's got it.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
In now, Carlos Santana. This pitch is popped up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
The right fielder, number 9, Hunter Pence.
Digging in, Hunter Pence, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. First offering on its way. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. From the belt, the pitch.
Nope. Ball 1.
Fooled him a bit as this is hit high in the air towards right center and shallow. And that finds a seam for extra bases, as we'll see if they want to wheel that go-ahead run home from first.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is finding holes there.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Hit weekly back to the mound. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over.
It's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Greg Holland gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Ready for another shot now. Taylor Trammell. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
1-0 count. Here it is. And a good swing there as this is deep down the line in right, but this is going to wind up out of play. The 1-2.
I got to count 2-2.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off.
Into the box now, Nick Solak, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Oh, and it looks like a visit to the video room may be in order after that hack. It's 0-2 now.
Woo, that was an ugly swing. If I'm pitching right now, I'm throwing that same pitch again. That was ugly.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
That was a big strike out there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
At the plate, Torres, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. High in the air out to center field. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Into the box, Tim Beckham. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie.
Tim Beckham.
Andres Munoz will come on now to make his 30th appearance of the year so far.
Munoz.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Favorable call in there for a strike. The 1-1.
The count is 2-1.
Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2.
Woo, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
This is in the air out to left field. Trammell is there, and he has it for the out. It's a bullpen game for them now as we have a look at the starters' final line. It was a really nice day on the mound for him.
Hey, one of the things you can't control as a starting pitcher is whether you're going to win or lose the game. He pitched awfully well in this one. As of right now, he's in line for a no decision.
Into the box, Tyler Wade. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. A bouncer up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Hey, guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down and in. Nice execution by the batter right there, keeping his hands inside and fighting it off for a nice base hit.
Standing in now, Drew Mendoza, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Surprised the pitcher would even go to the top of the zone looking for a double play in this situation.
Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2. Well, look there at the numbers for our 2 starters here today, with both guys recently departed from the ball game and looking on from the dugout. Digging in once again, Mike Trout 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. The 1-0.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
The set and the 1-1. Hit in the air out to left field. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man left aboard. Home half of the eighth straight ahead, all tied at 1-1. Zach Duke is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth. So stepping in, Ronald Acuna. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
He's set and the pitch. Popped him up. Santana has room in foul territory. One down.
Now batter, the right fielder, Cody Bellinger.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ball one. Duke is among a dying breed. Those lefty specialists whose roles are changing with the new rules around reliever usage. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
A bouncer to the left side, and that gets through for a one-out base hit. Around first, digging for two, and this will kick off the base of the wall. And he is into second base with one away as the go-ahead run.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Stepping in now, Yordan Alvarez, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 0-1. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it 1 and 2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. They still go after a curveball out of the zone to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. Ready with the 0-1. And a pitch takes off inside, and it gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Well, some would say no harm done with that wild pitch, right? But I disagree. The runner's now 90 feet away from scoring. An infield single, a booted ball, and he crosses the plate. That might not be the case if he were still on second.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Ball 2 with a sinker that runs off the inside. Throw in the dirt. effort, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Standing in, Justin Upton. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball one. Popped him up. Solak has a play. One out.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Contreras.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Wilson Contreras. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Oh, and look at this. High in the air and deep. And when this ball comes down, they'll have taken the lead. Home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. And it's now a one-run ball game.
Hey, with one swing of the bat, that closer better get ready. He's going to be doing some work in the bottom half of this inning.
Now back, the first baseman,
Giovanni Gallegos enters the game with one gone in the top of inning number 9.
now pitching, Giovanni.
In now, Carlos Santana. And it's grounded just foul down the line. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And he misses with it 1-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And it's fouled away. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Tough spot in the game right here. You have a very close call that doesn't go your way. This is when you have to really regroup as a pitcher and go out there and try to make quality pitches.
Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Number 9.
Now in the box, Hunter Pence. Last time through was a base hit. Line toward the alley in left center. And this is going to find the alley as it heads out toward Mount Davis for extra bases. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
As a hitter, the only feeling better than hitting a bomb is driving one into the gap like that. He hustled out of the box knowing he was guaranteed a double, but I think he had thoughts of maybe a triple if the outfielder hadn't got.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. And some dramatics here in the top of the 9th as this home run gives them the lead. We'll go to the bottom of the 9th. The Volunteers lead this one 2-1. Arodys Vizcaíno takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Vizcaíno. Leading off for Las Vegas, the third baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
First pitch of the at-bat. Vizcaíno playing here in his age 29 season. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Great situation right here. Leading off the inning, you got to find a way to get on base any way possible. But I don't like to take the aggression away from hitters. If it's in your zone, I want you swinging.
Full count, 3-2.
Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
To the plate now, Bowie as he rips it on the ground to second. Scooped up. On to first, and they're an out away. 2 gone here in the 9th.
Now batting, left fielder, Taylor Trammell.
At the plate, Taylor Trammell. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Juan Soto will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Too low, 1-0. Previously against Vizcaíno, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Fastball right back to the mound. Throw on to first is in time to get him, and the Volunteers bounce back here to take the finale and earn a split of this 4-game series as this one is over. Pitching and defense game, 2-1 the final score this afternoon. Bowie came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Zach Duke gets the win in relief, his 6th of the season. Andres Munoz takes the loss, only his 1st of the year. Arodys Vizcaíno records the save, his 13th of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Stands our final line score